Hello and welcome to this week's edition of Broome Up Front. I'm your host, Noel Sherman, and today we'll be talking to two experts in spooky fields about their interests. Introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Lila, and I am a cryptid enthusiast.
And I am Nix, and I am a paranormal investigator.
Okay, so let's start with you, Nix. How did you get into paranormal investigation?
I was always kind of interested in it as a kid, and then growing up I wanted to start doing paranormal investigations.
Okay. You ever had anything paranormal happen to you?
So one time when I was doing a spirit box session, we weren't getting many answers, so I asked the question of, hey, are you scared of anyone here? And then it said clear as day, Nix, and then went silent again.
Okay. So Lila, how did you get into cryptids?
When I was really young, I had a lot of readers in my family, so I ended up getting a lot of books as gifts. A lot of these were the sort of like, pulpy compilations of folklore and spooky stories, and well, there were a lot of cryptid tales in there. So I ended up just reading a lot about, Bigfoot and the Jersey Devil and all sorts of other things.
Okay. So what would happen to be your favorite one?
Favorite? I think one of my favorites for sure is the Beast of Bray Road. I've got a pin of him here. He's a werewolf-type monster that sort of stalks the roads of the Midwest out there in like Milwaukee way.
Mm. Do you guys have any phobias when it comes to these fields?
Probably being actually scratched, because I've seen that can happen a lot. Like people can get scratched from paranormal entities.
Mm.
For me, I think the scariest thing about it is probably the sort of public panic, because a lot of cryptids are misidentified natural animals, but it's interesting to me to see how many times across so much of history a community has come together in fear over a folkloric beast in their town.
Mm. So what's your guys' favorite scary movie?
Mine would be Skinamarink. It's this sort of indie horror movie that came out a few years ago. It's really good, really creative.
I really like the Blair Witch Project. It's like a found footage of one. I really like the different perspective, like where you don't see what the monster is, you don't see what's killing.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So it looks like that's all the time we have for now. When we come back, we will be doing a scary movie trivia game. So stay tuned for that.
Every year, comic book stores all around the country host Free Comic Book Day. Locally, Sangaran in Vestal does everything they can to make it a special event for comic book lovers in the area.
We have people lining up 2 hours before we open usually. People dressed in costume with their kids, the whole throng of their family usually, just like ready to go. And it's just insanity for about, 5 hours or so.
Free Comic Book Day is Sangaran's biggest event of the year. All of the chaos during the day truly shows the power of comics.
It's a relatively new concept, but it blew up. It's just every comic book store does it, and they always get a great turnout. Like I said, it's easily our biggest event of the year here, and just, it's great. I love it, personally. How can you not love free comic books?
This is an opportunity for kids who have never owned a comic book to discover a potential new favorite form of media.
Usually it's already kids that are into superheroes, and maybe they haven't had a comic book before, but they'll definitely leave with one.
The store is lined with thousands of comic books. Each one has the potential to be a new fan's first, or a veteran's new favorite.
It is wall to wall in here, so we have to move a lot of stuff, and we have to set up a lot of other things, and it's a whole thing. But it's worth it. It's one of the best days of the year. It's like Christmas, but with comic books. No, Halloween, but also with comic books.
For Broome Up Front, this is Kippy Hallett signing off.
Welcome back to SUNY Broome Up Front. Today we will be doing scary movie trivia. So how this will work is I will be asking each contestant trivia questions. If they get one right, they get 2 points, and afterwards they will roll an Oreo into one of these cups to get a chance at earning more. Whoever gets the most points wins a bag of candy. All right. Now, first up, Lila. What actor made their film debut in A Nightmare on Elm Street?
Actor debut in Nightmare on Elm Street. The only name I can think of connected to those films, unfortunately, is Wes Craven.
No, it was Johnny Depp. Yeah, okay. So, next. Where does The Thing take place?
I think The Thing takes place. I pass.
Takes place in Antarctica. Lila. What 1984 horror movie is about a team of scientists working together to stop paranormal activity for money?
1984. 80s pop culture. Stopping. I think it's Ghostbusters. I think that's.
Correct.
Wow.
Okay, next. What horror movie is about a group of friends staying out in a cabin, a remote cabin, slowly becoming horror movie stereotypes?
Fortunately, I think I got to pass again.
Cabin in the woods. Okay. Now, Lila, you've gotten a point. Roll it for me on my count. 3, 2, 1, go.
And that's in the one bucket.
Nice. Lila again. What's the opening victim in the first Scream movie?
Opening victim in the first Scream. Now I'm gonna be kicking myself for this because I watched that just a couple of weeks ago. Is her name Stacy?
Really, really close. It's Casey. Same cadence. Okay, next. In Scooby-Doo Mystery Inc., what is the name of the group's mysterious stalker? It's a really corny one, if that's, the hint.
I cannot remember. I'm gonna have to pass again.
It's Mr. E. Okay, so on to the next set of questions. Lila, in Scooby-Doo Mystery Inc., what is the name of Fred's father?
Fred's father. Now, don't know where I'm pulling this from. I believe that Fred Jones is a junior, which would make his father Fred Jones Sr., yes?
Correct. Next, also in Scooby-Doo Mystery Inc., what is Marcy Fleech's nickname?
Like I said before, I haven't really watched Scooby-Doo in such a long time. I'm gonna have to pass.
It's hot dog water. Now, Lila, you got it correct. Go again?
Yep.
On my count. 3, 2, 1.
That's in the 5.
Oh my god. Okay, this is a bit of a blowout. Okay. So, well, it looks like Lila won with a 10-0. So, you get this. Thank you very much, Nix and Lila. That's all we have for today's show. Tune in next week for another edition of SUNY Broome Up Front.